Hi, I'm Ben Finke, OnDefend CTO. This is the Continuous Security Inspector program in less than 5. The problem with most testing strategies today used by companies is that you have this traditional paradigm of a one-time pen test. And so you get a pen tester or a pen test team dropped in and they kind of start doing their recon. They're not familiar with your environment at all. And so they probably identify a few systems, a few applications, and they start testing that. And they probably even have interesting findings that come out of these. The problem is, though, is that this is not what your company is defending, is these three things, right? Your environment is enormous. And the thing that you're really worried about is probably this little crown jewel of information that sits back here someplace else. And of course, there's lots of other things in your environment, right? You've got cloud assets coming in. You've got lots of other applications. And you've got all sorts of hardware, whether we're talking about laptops, servers, or even the things that make conference rooms work. And the problem is that in order for all of these things to work together, you've got to make changes to the configuration. Things get mapped and put together. And this pen tester didn't have the opportunity during their test to look at all of this other stuff. They only went to the things that were in scope that they were good at testing. And so the reason that we would say that the fix for this is a continuous security program of continuously testing is because that allows us to come in and test literally each of these components and start understanding both how they are configured themselves, what they're like, what they're used for, the weaknesses and vulnerabilities that may be there anyways. But it also allows us to start really understanding the way the environment works, the types of techniques and things that attackers might do that would be effective in your environment, that allows our team, when we switch over to our OnDefend red team, so we'll put a little mask on this guy, and you'll see that what we'll have is we'll be able to tell, because we'll know of either vulnerabilities or capabilities that we develop between these things, we'll be able to chart real attack paths that show in order for an attacker to gain access to the thing you're worried about, they would have to, this is a path that they could go through, and then we can give you remediation strategies, not based on simple vulnerabilities and CVEs, but really understanding this is the flow that an attacker would have to take in order to get to the end, and that allows you to take real risk reduction actions in removing those attack paths.